episode of Rose and Gold. For 2024, January 1st, I, Dr. Ross, will be getting some of my locks cut shorter. We've already started a little bit, my barber and I, but I'm not cutting all my locks off. I'm just giving it a little bit of a layered look for the new 2024 reinvention of Dr. Ross. Welcome to part 2 of Dr. Ross's reinvention. As you can see, my stylist and I have now just cut a few of my locks off. I've not cut all the locks off, as you can tell, but we will be donating these locks to Locks for Love. Let's get into our hot topics for today. First hot topic of the day is Miss Taraji P. Henson, an actress that IK and I have spoken about in our previous Rose and Gold episodes, since she is one of the highlights of our hot topics. And we always encourage our viewers to comment down below on your personal opinion on the hot topics, because IK and I just spread the news, allegedly. One of our viewers did have something to say. They recently said that they feel like IK and I are throwing Miss Taraji P. Henson under the bus. Let us explain. First of all, Miss Taraji P. Henson, or all celebrities in Hollywood, IK and I, as fellow actors and actresses, we don't throw any celebrity under the bus, just because we understand the industry. And as viewers who are not in the industry themselves may get a little confused and not see the gray line between that. We know that Miss Taraji P. Henson is hurting from some of her past endeavors. So what we will do is, for Miss Taraji P., we would love to read a Bible verse for you, Miss Taraji. I shall read from Matthew 6:31 to Matthew 6:34 for Miss Taraji P. Henson personally. So do not worry, saying, what shall we eat? What shall we drink? Or what shall we wear? For the pagans run after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble on its own. We felt the need to read that Bible verse to you, Miss Taraji P. Henson, and to the rest of our audience. But these are our personal opinions. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, as well as the viewers, but our personal opinion for Miss Taraji P. Henson, and we say this from a business standpoint, from a friend standpoint. You have to be business about show business. Miss Taraji, we know you're not maybe directly angry at Miss Oprah, but if you look at Miss Oprah's career, when she was a talk show host, when she herself was in the color purple, I do not believe, and we might be wrong, but I do not believe that she just went up to the producers, went up to the directors or writers, and they just said, we're gonna pay you everything right here up for the spot, and you're gonna be a billionaire just this very moment. No. Miss Oprah had to put in the work. She had to not only get paid what they gave her for these acting roles or being a talk show host, but she also had to put that money and invest it elsewhere. Invest in her own businesses. Invest in her own companies. Miss Oprah is the owner of the weight loss company, the Weight Watchers. Miss Oprah constantly markets herself as she should, and that is what you should be doing as well, Miss Taraji P. Henson. IK and I, IK is not right here right now, but IK and I have our own companies as well. We have Vicious Productions, Vicious Literary Agency, vicious modeling, vicious acting, vicious talent, as well as vicious entertainment, vicious publishing. My brother and I have written 47 children's books and 35 movie scripts. But Miss Taraji, we know you're going through some things. Everyone goes through something. But we feel like we are saying this, it's all love. It's from a friend standpoint as well as a business standpoint, because someone has to give you the harsh truth, and IK and I are here to do it. IK is on business right now, handling business. But Miss Taraji, what you need to do is take a deep breath, go home, have a good cry, have a good dinner, and then get back out there and handle your business.
Damn!
We know that you are going through some hard times, Miss Taraji P. And maybe we know that directly you are not mad at Miss Oprah herself. You are angry and sad at some other things, and Oprah happens to be the closest thing to you since you all have been working together for, I want to say, maybe a year or a couple of years for this movie, The Color Purple. And Oprah, to most people, is like a mother. And so you might want a hug from Miss Oprah. But Miss Taraji, you need to snap out of it. You can act. So you've got the acting part down. You have the show part down. But you need the business part down.
Yeah, right.
On to our first hot topic of the day. On the cover of Us Weekly is Mr. Bruce Willis. He is battling a tough battle right now, and we are sending our prayers to Mr. Bruce Willis, and he's going through some hard times as well. Miss Taraji P, harder times than you. So that's why we are saying, suck it up. And we're gonna give you we're gonna give you a break, Miss Taraji P. We won't speak about you anymore unless you get in some other debacles in the news. But for Mr. Bruce Willis, we hope that he has a speedy recovery, and we hope that he gets recovered soon. On to our next hot topic. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are back in the news. Now, they've been out of the news for a minute. The last time that we saw Ben Affleck, he was crying in the Whataburger eating a nice burger, and Jennifer Lopez is recently making a new song. We're gonna put the video in right here.
You know I can't get enough. I love that shit. You know I can't get enough. You love that shit. You know I can't get enough. Give me all that shit. Can't get enough.
And it says that they will be mixing business with pleasure. So they are working on something interesting in the works together. Me personally, I feel like that's when it goes wrong. Keep the love in the love and keep the business separate. Hips don't lie. On to our next hot topic. We're going to go ahead and get into the next topic of the next Bible. So Kevin Costner and Jewel are now in new relationship, waiting to kindle. This is something that actually surprised me quite a bit. So I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for Kevin Costner and Jewel, and I think that they might be a great couple together. So IK and I will keep you all updated on what happens with their following romance, because in Hollywood, romances last very, very shortly. So we might see it in the hot topics today, and tomorrow they might already be broken up. So we're rooting for them, and we're hoping that they stay together for a while.
I agree.
And reading from the Bible, the Rose and Gold Bible, we're going to start off with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift spoke on being in a relationship with Travis Kelce earlier than people expect. She said, "I think some people think that they saw our first date at the game. We would never be psychotic enough to hard launch on a first date." My personal opinion is to this, we don't think Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift will be together for long. And Taylor, our only advice to you is, Taylor, stop trying to find love. Be in love with yourself, and love will find you. Next topic. We're moving straight into the She's Hot contest winner of this week. We're gonna put the photo right here, and this is actually Brad Pitt's mystery girlfriend. They say Brad Pitt is shopping for rings for her, but when's Angelina Jolie gonna find about it? Thumbs down. Her name is Inez de Ramon. Miss Inez de Ramon, congratulations on your win for the She's Hot contest. You are a vixen, and we've been seeing you in the news lately. We know that you're probably a model because everyone's a model in the entertainment industry. And let's see how long it lasts with Brad Pitt. But we're ready and we're excited. Congratulations on your win for the She's Hot contest. This is the She's Hot contest trophy that we will be showing to you. This is the She's Hot contest trophy that we are awarding to you, Miss Inez de Ramon. Congratulations on your win for the She's Hot contest. Our personal opinion is, though, we heard that you were married recently.
Oh, okay.
And for Mr. Brad Pitt, we will be keeping a close eye on you because once Miss Angelina Jolie finds out that you're trying to move on and be happy and positive with your life and get married to someone else, allegedly, you might get a oops upside the head. And we don't wish that on anyone, but Brad, stay safe out there. These were all of our hot topics, but before we close it off, since we were talking about Miss Taraji P. Henson today, I do want to mention just a few women in the industry that I personally, IK and I, look up to and we feel are being powerhouses in show business. First person that we would love to mention, that we mention on every Rose and Gold episode, is Miss Pretty Lunell. She can be head-to-head with any comedian on the comedian stage if you put her up there. She is a fantastic actress, also wise, and she recently spoke about her personal opinion on you complaining about the pay Miss Taraji P. Henson on her interview with Vlad TV. We're going to put that clip in right.
Taraji P. Henson recently did an interview where she started to cry at one point about what she felt was low wages for her acting roles. She even said that she considered just leaving acting and finding a different career at one point. You know Taraji?
We have been in each other's company, yes.
Okay.
We both are in Think Like a Man, too.
Okay, right.
We made a movie.
You being an actress as well, what is your take on this?
I think every woman, especially ethnic women, Black, Latina, specifically, I think every woman in every field of every job is underpaid.
Okay.
I know that in comedy, you know, the men oftentimes are making more money than the women because, number one, they can. Number two, they get on the golf course and, you know, circle jerk and smoke cigars and get together and make deals amongst each other. Women aren't there for that. Even if you're a buddy of theirs, they can do more shows because they are, in fact, men, and they've got women home holding it down for them. So rather than do 4 shows in a weekend, maybe they can do 7. Maybe they can do 12 or even 11 or whatever like that and make, you know, more money, like I'm talking about in the clubs, than per se a woman who actually is probably alone because the men in the field always got somebody they can always get a girlfriend or a wife, but us women, we don't. Subsequently, the fact that we're getting underpaid makes, you know, you talk about women, we got attitude and all this kind of stuff. You work just as hard, if not harder. And Taraji should be making Meryl Streep money. She should be. She's a great actress. She's done the black circuit movies, and then she's done some, Benjamin Button mainstream, she's done some great shit. She's a great fucking actress. Her, Angela Bassett, Cheryl Lee Ralph, they should be making the top dollar in accordance with some of these male actors and top white female actresses. Monique spoke on it.
Yeah.
It was her delivery. It wasn't really what she was saying. What she was saying was correct. It's just her delivery, and people was just not feeling her at the time. But yeah, I think she has a point, and it's good to show the frustration because everything is not, a joke. Like this shit is serious. That's what we went on strike for, and everything is to get your money up. And if she worked just as hard as another male actor, then there's levels to the shit though,
Mm-hmm.
Like she may not make Denzel money, but she should definitely make, Pauly Shore money or whatever.
Well, I mean, according to the internet, has a net worth of about $12 million, which is not bad. It's a nice chunk of change.
That's still just a percentage of what she really made,
right? But let me be the bad guy here, because I'm always approaching this from a business standpoint. Okay. You've done lots of movies. Before you do the movie, you negotiate a fee for your acting in that movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once the acting is done, you get your check.
Mm-hmm.
Now, every deal is different.
And your residuals.
Right, you get residuals off the movie.
Yeah.
Right? So if the movie blows up...
Forever.
Yeah. If the movie blows up, you will get a piece of that movie, and depending on what you negotiate, that may be a big piece or it might be a small piece. Okay?
Listen, you are running out of time. And let me explain why. 2024 has barely started.
Now, I run, a business where some of my guests get paid as well, right? We work out an appearance fee. They come in, they do the interview, they get a check. If the interview does well, cool. But if it doesn't do well, they get their check. In all the years I've ever done business or seen business, I've seen people get upset because they got paid a certain amount of money and then the project does well and they felt, oh, well, I should have gotten more money. But I've never, ever seen someone say, wow, I got paid this amount and the project you worked on bombed and you lost money. Let me give you some of the money back because I've contributed to this loss of yours. Maybe my acting wasn't on point or whatever else. I've never seen an artist get signed to a label, bomb, and then give back their advance.
Well, you won't, because that's unrealistic.
It's unrealistic, but I'm saying it can't go both ways. It's unrealistic, but I'm saying it can't go both ways. You can't complain that you didn't get as much when it does well, but then say, well, that's your problem when it does badly. And in comedy, I've seen comics that come and bomb and still get paid. Why did you get paid? But it doesn't matter if they bomb or not, as long as there's asses in the seats.
Right.
As long as they sell out that venue, it doesn't matter.
That's why even
those people may not come back and see them again.
Instagram get hired because they can fill the club.
They can fill the seats.
Now, whether the audience
if you fill the seats, I'm saying, well, but you get your money even before you fill the seats, right? I mean, do you ever do comedy shows that's based on the amount of people that show up after the fact?
Sometimes it's different.
Okay, sometimes it's a little different, but...
And we have all love for Miss Pretty Lunell. We look up to Miss Pretty Lunell, and Miss Pretty Lunell is an icon. And she's another person that is about the business of the industry. So, and our next person that we would like to mention, Miss Taraji, is Miss Kelly Ripa. Miss Kelly Ripa is a force to be reckoned with. She has really taken the talk show industry by force. And that's why we have Miss Kelly Ripa's book, Livewire's Long-Winded Short Stories. I actually did win one of the trips on Stump Mark, Mr. Mark Consuelos. So for our viewers at home, as well as Miss Taraji P, because maybe you should enter as well. It'll probably put a smile on your face. Enter into the Kelly and Mark Show contest. They air Monday through Friday, every single week, early in the morning, our time in Texas. 10 a.m., but it might be different for wherever you all are located. And watch Kelly Ripa's show and Mark Consuelo's show, and get in the contest for Stumping Mark, because you can win a t-shirt, a mug, and a fantastic trip. My trip was estimated at $10,000. So Miss Taraji P. Henson, the cards are in your table right now, and we're rooting for you, as a friend and also on the business side. These were all of our hot topics today.